This is the third episode of anti-injection given by a medical student. If you have not watched the other two episodes, the links are in the description and comments. Before we start, please support this channel by subscribing to it. Only 1% of my viewers are subscribed to this channel. Please help by subscribing to it so that I can keep making these stories for you. Please give a like to this video so that it gets more publicity on YouTube. So, let's get started with today's story.
As you remember, I gave injection to Auntie and asked her to lie for about 15 minutes. I started keeping the syringes inside my bag while Auntie asked me if I can check her blood pressure. She said she has a history of high blood pressure and takes medicine for that. I said, sure. Why not? Auntie was in sleeveless blouse. I asked her to give me her left arm. She pulled her sari up to the shoulder and exposed her whole arm to me. She had a very sexy arm with smallpox vaccination scar. I hold her arm and put the BP cuff on and tighten it enough. In a minute I finished it and did find out that she has high BP. Then I checked her pulses and also eyes and throat. I gradually asked her about other medical conditions. She did mention that she feels less energetic. After the end of my checkup, I told her that everything seems good, except you need to control the high BP with food and medicine. For low energy, I said, I can give you a B12 vitamin injection which should boost up the energy. She said, no, she is very afraid of needle and does not want to take injections at all. I said, fine, then try to eat healthy food with B12, but usually it does not give immediate boost like injection. After listening to the conversation, Auntie joined and said she too feel tired all the time. She asked me a checkup too. I did the same for her. I found the similar problem with her too. It seems the housewives never look after themselves with proper diet. So, I said, Auntie, I can give you a vitamin injection if you want. She immediately agreed and asked me to give one. I asked her that I need hot water to clean the syringe first before I give her the injection. So, she went inside the kitchen to bring hot water. After about 10 minutes, she came back and by that time, Auntie got up and sat down. She was feeling better but massaging her arm and butt time to time. As Auntie was not wearing any blouse, when she lifted up her arm to take the injection, I got a glance at her breast. She was not embarrassed though. It was clear that she wanted to take on the arm, so I did not object to it, although it would be better to take the injection on butt. So, I started preparing the injection with a red color B12 medicine. I wanted to give 3 milliliters to her so that she gets the maximum boost. Auntie has 2 vaccination scars on her left arm which were exposed in front of me. Those marks reminds me the painful injections she got previously in her life. I cleaned the upper deltoid muscle of her and let it dry. Meantime, I held the syringe and needle up to remove the air bubble. This is the scene that makes any patient afraid as they get to see the needle closely. This brings the anticipation in their mind that this needle is going to be inserted in their body in a short time. Auntie was not fat, but she was not skinny either. I should have taken the most fleshy place like above the upper vaccination scar. I don't know why I chose the middle part. I knew that it would be very painful in less fleshy place. However, I chose that place. I used my left hand under her arm and grabbed that part from the inner side of her arm. I get an inflation of muscle in the outer part of the arm. Then I told her to hold the breath. I darted the needle in quick fashion. She almost screamed. I knew right at that moment, I jabbed too hard. The skin got rupture, and the needle went in fully when I started to press the plunger. B12 has a burning feeling, and she started to make painful moaning. Her hands went in her mouth to reduce the scream from the pain. I looked at her face and saw that she had closed eyes. I was doing it slowly and took a while to finish. When I removed the needle, she felt relieved. As she removed her hand from the face, I saw that she had tears in her eyes. I asked her, was it too painful? She said, yes it was. I said, this is because of the medicine. B12 has a burning feeling. I was still holding her arm and pressing the injection spot with the cotton. Then I massaged her spot for a minute. She was still moaning with pain while I was massaging. Then I told her to massage for 5 more minutes. She took the cotton from me and started doing that while going into the kitchen again. After a while, Wuma and Neela Auntie left. And I finished the dinner at Mira Auntie's place after an hour and went to home with my medical kits. If you like this episode of Injection Stories, please give a like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back with another story. Till then, take care.